Welcome back to Courtroom Chronicles, where today's hearing isn't just another routine docket, it's a crash course in how fast young lives can spiral when bad decisions meet hard consequences. Our case opens with 19-year-old Joseph Martin facing multiple charges, unlawful carry of a weapon and 4 counts of assault, all in 1 year. That's a staggering load for someone who should be worried about midterms, not mugshots. And if that's not dramatic enough, wait until you see how the judge reacts when Martin admits to carrying a gun, and later when multiple women accuse him of violent assaults at a college party. From weapons on the streets to brutal brawls on campus, this courtroom session unfolds like a drama you couldn't script. Let's dive in, because every word here matters, and every choice Martin makes could seal his future. Would you call this recklessness or something darker? Let's find out.
Good morning, Mr. Martin. Sir, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On March 8, 2025, officers were dispatched to a weapons call at 821 Custer Street in Harris County, Texas. The caller stated that there were about 10 people fighting, and the caller saw a gun. The officer observed a multitude of people walking from the street into the property and saw the defendant fitting the description as the person with the gun. The officer approached the defendant, and he admitted to having a gun on his person. Upon a frisk, the officer found the outline of a firearm in a crossbody bag on the defendant's person. The officer removed the handgun from the bag. The defendant is 19 years old.
You're doing wrong. Hold on. All right, I'm going to find no probable cause in your case, Mr. Martin. Be careful. You know, you're 19, you have a gun. God forbid you use it. Put yourself in such a deep hole. You know, really. Go to school, get some knowledge, get a good job. You'll get a ton of money, and then life's great. Life sucks without money. I promise you. Don't end up in a hole, hang out with dogs, because all you're going to do is get fleas, you know? Take a seat, please. Joseph Martin?
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Martin, you have a total of 4 open cases. You're charged with 4 counts of assault. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On March 8, 2025, officers were dispatched to 4527 Perry Street in Houston, Texas, in Harris County, regarding an assault. The complainant, Hayes, stated that she was in a verbal argument with the defendant, and that led to her being pushed by the defendant. Complainant Hayes said that she hurt her hand due to being pushed into a car with the defendant, and that she felt pain. The complainant, McDaniel, then stated that she confronted the defendant to see if her friend getting assaulted by the defendant. The defendant then started swinging and struck the back of Daniel's head, and that complainant felt pain as well. Complainant Powell then stated that she was assaulted by the defendant due to also trying to defend her friend, complainant Hayes. Complainant Powell says that he approached them to confront the defendant. The defendant just started swinging and that she got struck by the defendant. Complainant Powell stated that she was not recalled how that she was hit, but that she felt pain. Complainant Martin stated that she knows the defendant from school and they both attend TSU. The complainant Martin stated that she was trying to calm the defendant down but does not remember the physical assault due to her being knocked out unconscious by the defendant. Complainant Martin felt pain. A witness stated that she saw the whole incident and saw that the defendant was arguing with complainant Hayes and that the defendant started pushing complainant Hayes into a vehicle. Complainant Martin was then trying to de-escalate the situation and stated that when she saw complainant Martin get struck by the defendant and get knocked unconscious for approximately 2 minutes.
Is that number 3 or 2?
That's 4.
That's the 4th.
That's the 4th, Your Honor. The witness then stated that she saw the defendant punch complainant Martin on the left side of the face. The defendant admitted to being involved in the physical altercation with the complainant and pushing them away. The complainant 2 had a knot on the back of her head. Complainant 3 had a small swelling on the left side of her face. And complainant 4 had small swelling under her left eye and was transported to the hospital due to being unconscious.
All this happens at TSU?
It is. It was a party. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Martin, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now barring you from going to TSU.
Yes, sir.
I'm barring you now from going to TSU.
Oh,
I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with any of the complaining witnesses in this case, not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, not to be in possession of weapons. If I find that you're a danger to my community, I will do everything in my power to take you off the street. Do you understand?
sir, I'm so. May I ask what this bar?
You have the ability to hire a lawyer, Mr. Martin.
Oh, sir.
You work.
Sir.
I'll have you fill out an application. Deputy Miranda will give you an application. I'll see whether you qualify for an appointed lawyer. I'm going to have you sign a receipt with Victoria. Then I'll have you meet with Felicia for your bond conditions. Life is way too short to sit in a box that's 6 by 9, man. Keep my city safe. Otherwise, it's going to go sideways real quick. You understand?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay, come on.
Thank you. I'll go.
City.
Yes, sir. Hi, I'm here on Mr. John C. Joseph. It's my understanding that you want to talk to him and see why he didn't appear in court on his last court date.
This is basically an arraignment.
Yes, sir. I understand that we were going to do it as an arraignment.
He's been AWOL. It's now 400 days, 350 days old. Mr. Joseph, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. You're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. Your cases are now 352 days old. It's time to decide what we're going to do. Do you have offers on these cases?
No, sir. We're still waiting for the security video.
We do have an offer, but yes, we are waiting on the security
I
video.
need you to get on it
Absolutely.
yesterday.
Yes.
It's ready to set this case for trial.
And here's a moment every defendant dreads, being branded a flight risk. Joseph skipped court for nearly a year, and that's a red flag to any judge. The ankle monitor isn't just punishment, it's surveillance, ensuring he can't vanish again. Notice how the judge warns him. Every time you run, your bond goes higher, and eventually, no one will pay it. This is the financial reality of skipping bail. Do you think ankle monitors are effective, or do they just delay the inevitable for someone determined to avoid responsibility?
Too much trauma, and I'm not going to just...
Yes.
Mr. Joseph, I'm now going to put an ankle monitor so I know where you are at all times. If I find that you have one on now, you take off on me again, I'm going to make your bonds extremely high. Do you understand? I will
Yes,
give
sir.
you a big flight risk, and the bonds will go very high. At some point, someone's going to stop ponying up all this money. You're just giving free money to bonding companies every time you take off, man. That's all you do. On your burglary case, you're not to have any contact with the complaining witness in these cases. You're not to be in possession of weapons.
Judge, did you say you already have something going on?
Yeah.
Is it from Harris County?
Mm-hmm. I turned myself in the other day and they ain't doing nothing about it.
Don't say anything. I don't want you to say something. Perhaps the magistrate put it on.
See any magistrate conditions, but
He's got 2 cases. Look at the other one, please.
neither of them were supervising an ankle monitor board. We had one on him back in April of last year, but we haven't been supervising it since June due to the warrant.
All right. I want to go back to the original bond conditions that had a curfew with the monitor on now. No alcohol, no dope. What do you do with yourself these days, Mr. Johnson? Mr. Joseph?
I just started looking for a job. No, sir. I just started looking for one, filling the application.
I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks. I want to see what you have done to get a job. Did you graduate from high school?
No, sir.
Then that's what we're going to also work on as well. I want to see what you've done to start working on your GED as well. I'm giving you 2 weeks. If you've not done anything, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay? All right, Mr. D, I'll give you a couple weeks, but I want him back in 2 weeks here to see what we've done to either get a job or get his GED.
Yes, sir.
Okay? If nothing, then it can go well.
Yes, sir.
All right?
To wrap this up, Today's courtroom session wasn't just about charges, it was about crossroads. Joseph Martin, just 19, faces multiple assault charges and a weapons case, all tied to one chaotic night that left several victims hurt. The judge barred him from TSU and laid down strict bond rules, making it clear community safety comes first. Meanwhile, Joseph Johnson, nearly a year absent from court, now wears an ankle monitor and faces a judge demanding real progress, GED, job, responsibility. Both men stand at the edge of very different futures, depending on the choices they make from here. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns every week. Until next time, stay sharp, stay informed, and remember, justice never sleeps.